Hello, welcome to a game called Warframe. This is not exactly a new series. It's new for my channel, but the game was released in 2013. But I'm not entirely sure I want to do a full series on this game. Primarily because I've already put 197 hours in this game. I have done a lot in this game. All these quests here. These are all the ones available, including one I don't know about yet, but I do know what it is. I just haven't gotten it yet. I've done a lot of these quests, and as far as I can tell, let's see, I've done this one. As far as I can tell, there is no way to, like, redo the story quests, as far as I can tell, without, joining someone that hasn't finished it. Like, I don't know of a way to do that, so I would have to create an alternate account, for me to go through those again. Which is part of the reason why I'm not entirely sure I want to do a full-on series of this game at all. Story related anyway. I could go through the missions, and we will here in a moment, but consider this more of a brief overview episode rather than a getting right into the action. So essentially, you're on a ship, you're a Tenno, a Warframe specifically. What I am right now, I'm the Rhino Warframe, which is a bit of a tank. I got some other ones as well. Oberon, which is kind of like a healer tank, I guess you'd kind of call him. And Meg, who is an expert at enemy manipulation, and if that is indeed true, she is very powerful in that regard. I got them all to max rank. Max rank is 30. It's one of the things of this game. You can customize the appearance of every single Warframe you get. All the weapons I have on me, like what I'm holding there, that is a comb. That can be modified in appearance as well. There's some various things. Now, this game is free on Steam, and with that, there is microtransactions called Platinum. You can get Platinum in-game by trading with other people. There are rare items people want. Normally, you can sell them off to other people, and they'll give you Plat, depending on what the item is. There's also a few things that are Prime Access, which I'm not entirely sure what these are for. I know you can buy them with Platinum, but that's about it. But nearly everything in the game costs Plat cosmetically. Cosmetically, everything costs Plat. There is a bit of a pay-to-win kind of thing into this game, which I'm not a fan of, but it's not as bad as it seems. For example, let's take a look here. Is the comb in this list? It is. So if I was to actually buy the comb outright, it would cost me 150 Plat. This is a weapon I currently have equipped. But I didn't spend 150 Plat on it. I went to the primary blueprints and bought it from here for 20,000 credits. Credits is what you get from doing the missions, killing people, blah blah blah. And then I had to build it, which took salvage, oxium, cryotic, and a couple argon crystals, as well as some more credits. So you had to buy the blueprint, and then it cost some more, and then you can see the stats, of course. So there is that. That holds true. You don't have to pay to win, but there is a bit of an aspect to that here. Some of the best weapons you can get them very quickly if you actually pay for them with Platinum. To either other people or the marketplace or whatever. There are also mods in the game, which we can go ahead and take a look at now. Now, this comb has a particular base stats to it and whatnot, like noise levels and whatnot. Weapons in general, guns in general, are very noisy. I don't know if anyone's ever fired a gun or heard one in real life, but they are loud. And that translates pretty well to this game. They are a noise level alarming by default. Now, when I go to upgrade this, you can see I have a capacity up here of 0 of 30. That's because I have these on here, and it's adding up to the 30 there. But there's essentially these modifications. Like, this is adding toxin damage or poison damage if you prefer. This one's adding just regular damage and heat damage, flat out damage, and then shotgun ammo mutation allows me to pick up other ammo types, like for the pistol and whatnot, and it would be converted over to the shotgun. So there is that kind of thing, but yeah, there are plenty of mods available in this game. There are quite a few that I'm interested in getting. A lot of them require a bit of grindy work, unless of course you were to buy them with Plat. really don't know what else to go on about here. The combat feels pretty fast. The quest lines are actually interesting, so there would be reason enough for me to actually want to create a series on this game just based on that alone. Anything else? Oh, this is the foundry. You can go ahead and craft things here. We can actually see if anything's ready. Yep, Cypher's ready, of course. And Organ Derelict. Let's go ahead and claim these really quick while we're doing things here. Yeah, so the foundry is where you go ahead and craft things. You can pick up things that are completed. Let's see here. Let's get the Cypher going. Stuff like that. The items that you can craft cost various materials, like the phase vectors, which more or less are AI controlled allies that you can summon in a mission if you need a bit of help. Require different things. They have different star levels. You can kind of see the 2 stars above his head there. Stuff like that. These are the appearance things. Now you can actually get some of the appearance things from missions and whatnot that are available, called alerts. You can also get them from invasions, I believe. Maybe wrong on that. But they're useful. There are also pets, like I'm making the Death Cube right now. I have the Sentinel, which is a different type of ally, and a bit more of a utility guy, if you ask me. And you got your melee weapons, you got your secondary weapons, and you got primary weapons, which I don't have any blueprints for, because I have all the primary weapons I want at the moment. You can also create other Warframes, so as far as I'm aware, everything in this game, outside of a few exceptions, can be gotten legitimately without spending any platinum or real-life money. You do start with a bit of plat. I think it started with 30 or 50, something like that. With that in mind, though, with the Foundry being able to craft anything you want, more or less, as long as you can find the blueprint, there are inventory limits. If we go into equipment and inventory, you can see that it costs 20 plat to buy an extra slot. Now, I've actually had to buy 2 extra slots here already, because you only get 1, wait, you might get 2 to start. You either get 1 or 2 to start, so I had to get another slot, and I used the starting plat for that. There's also a limitation on the number of weapons you can have. These are all the weapons I have, and as you can see, my inventory is full here. For me to buy an extra slot, it would cost 12 plat, which is a bit of annoying, but you can also sell some of the weapons you don't want here, like, for example, if I didn't want this Lotto anymore, I could sell it, and that would open up a space. I'm not going to sell it, though. Let's see. Sentinels, you actually get quite a few open slots for, so I haven't had to buy one of those, but, yeah, there is quite a bit in this game that requires platinum for you to be able to have more than one type of, but if you ever only want maybe 1 or 2 Warframes, I personally am trying to go for, I think, like 5 or 6, so I'm going to have to buy more slots for this thing. But yeah, if there's only ever a few Warframes you ever want, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Other than that, I think those 3 things are the only things that are limited on slots. Yeah, I think it's Warframes and weapons that are limited. If you wanted to spend a bit of money on that, go for it. Alternatively, you could always go and try to get rare mods from the game and sell them off on the marketplace by trading with other players and get platinum that way. And who knows where they got it. So there is that, and let me see how long I've been talking here. I have not actually been talking for as long as I thought. So let's take a look at a mission here. Let's go for... Oh, by the way, this is based kind of around our solar system, as well as some additional planets that I don't really know where they would be in real life, or even if they exist. There are a few here, the Dojo, the Void, and the Derelict, that obviously do not exist in real life. But I don't know if, like, the planet Phobos or some sort of star maybe is called Phobos. I don't know. A lot of these names come from also Greek on the sectors, like some of these. Let's see, is there one here? Yeah, Charybdis. Charybdis? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's from Greek. lore and whatnot, mythos if you prefer, Naga of course. But yeah, let's do a mission here. Let's see, let's do a sabotage mission, shall we? And I am going to cancel that really quick so I can set it to solo. You can play with the public, you can join people's random games, people can join you. You can do friends only, you can do invite only. Alternatively, you can play this alone by yourself if you so desire. I will warn you that some of these missions will be pretty hard by yourself. But let's go ahead and go into the sabotage mission as the Rhino with the weapons that I have, and I think I have, yeah, I have the come equipped. I've also got some throwing knives, or kunai rather. The game calls them Spira, but they're more or less a form of kunai. I don't know if there is a real variant of Spira. Spira? I don't know.
The Grineer have been harvesting a nearby planetoid for weapons-grade material. Locate and destroy their mining equipment.
Okay, so we gotta kill things here, and some Grineer. That is, by the way, on the left there, that is my critical avatar, and that got unlocked from a quest line in the game. So yeah, there is that, and I'm trying not to rush through this, by the way. I could easily run by all of these enemies and not give a damn about them, because how level I am and set up with this. Oh, by the way, let's use my ability there. The Rhino second ability, by the way, is actually pretty awesome. It essentially gives me an extra level of armor. You can see in the top right, you can see a level 30 Rhino and under that level 30 Barrier. The red bar is my health, the blue bar is my shields. For the level 30 Rhino, that bit. And then underneath, you got my carrier, which is almost dead now, because I hate the fire bastards in this game. They destroy everything so very quickly. Oh, get off the ramp, please. Oh, we actually need to kill that there. But yeah, my carrier is going to pick up items floating around me and not have to worry about it. Which is great. Which is why I called him the more floaty guy. Yeah, so that is a whole health thing. You got, of course, the map above. You can also do kind of an overscreen thing with it, which I actually use on occasion. I know it seems a lot in the way, but it's actually not too bad. On some of the bigger maps, it definitely is a bit more intrusive. I don't think I'd like to be, but oh well. Alright. We got one more machinery remaining. Oh, by the way, when you do have a bigger map open, the minimap combo is obviously gone. In the bottom right, you can see what weapon I'm using. I'm using the Spear right now, and I'm using the melee. Which, honestly, I like the melee skill a lot more than most of the weapons, at least at the moment. I am presently trying to work on getting my bow back that got taken from me by being disarmed by an enemy. Yeah, that is a thing that can happen in this game. If you don't pick them back up, you do actually, oh, I don't have the bow on me, that's right. You do actually get it back at the end of the mission. You don't just permanently lose it if you forget to pick it up, but it just says that level 1, so that's the thing. I'm sorry, level 0. Things start at level 0 in this game. It's called unranked. It's kind of weird, if you ask me, but so be it. But yeah, there's like one weapon that I'm working on, trying to get to be better, and there's something called potatoes and potatoes, yellow potatoes. I just call them potatoes. They're organ reactors and organ catalysts. They essentially are able to double the mod capacity of a weapon or item.
We've been locked out. Let's override the security. Target found.
Yeah, I don't know.
Override successful.
Oh, by the way, that was the hacking for the Grineer. There are a few different factions in this game. And if I didn't finish something up a moment ago, it's because I was making the shot. I'm moving on to the hacking thing. There's a few different types of hacking, depending on the faction. The Veneer have that kind of hacking thing where you gotta essentially press in certain cylinder slots at high sizes. You gotta fill in the pie, if you will, with whatever's needed. So, oh, by the way, can I scan this thing? I can! I did not know you could scan those. Scanning things, by the way, allows you to learn about them in your codex, what they're weak to, what they're strong to. There might be a few occasional drop information in there, too. I'll just take a look at that at some point. But yeah, let's shoot this. The Veneer, which is what we're fighting right now. There's also the Corpus, which has a bit more of a line puzzle-based thing associated with it, which I am perfectly fine with. I actually enjoy hacking this. There is a way to get past it without having to worry about it. Let's open this up really right now. At the bottom middle here you see Cypher. I can use this and I can hit resolve it instantly. It does use up a Cypher, but that is what I was crafting. They're fairly cheap to get, so if the whole hacking thing isn't your thing, you can use Cyphers for the most part in this game. There's a few types of missions that do not allow you to use them, but they're generally higher end, more difficult missions that are designed to be challenging to begin with, so you can't use Cyphers on them to just unlock something instantly. So yeah, there was the sabotage mission we just did against the Grineer. The Grineer, by the way, are kind of like ex-human, if you will. They are being... They're essentially clones of things and full of disease and whatnot. But regardless of them, we had a mission success. It gives us a summary. If anything I had was an MX rank, I would actually see a XP bar for them and them going up and how much XP I gained and whatnot. You can see what kind of items you got. Like we got a bunch of credits for the mission itself. The mission credits are ones that you pick up from killing things. Along with anything else in here is what you generally pick up or are awarded by the mission itself. You can also pick up mods, which has its own little list. You can kind of take a look at them, see what they do. Fusion cores are essentially, hey, I want to level up in this mod, for example, lightning rod here, to make it better. Fusion cores just kind of help you along with that line without having to use other mods to do that. Vaporize. Oh right, this is for the Death Cube, which is what I'm crafting right now. I'm actually really interested in trying out the Death Cube. It seems like a fun thing. If you were playing with other people, by the way, this stats bit would have their name as well as their damage dealt, damage taken, etc. In total of 100% for those two values between everyone, so they would add up to 100. You can also kind of get an idea of how many melee kills you had, how many headshot kills you had, total number of kills, deaths, etc., etc. Along with your fire accuracy and how many times you revived other people, if there was anyone to revive. Yeah. I think that might be it for now. I might do a few more videos here and there of Warframe in the future. Just to maybe cover some of the other things in this game, but yeah, I think that'll be really it for now. If we do any other videos, it'll probably be to cover the other mission types. Oh, and this is me. This is the operator, aka controller. Essentially, I am a surrogate, by the way. You learn that in one of the missions called the Second Drain, but I won't go into too much detail about that. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Until next time. If there is a next time for this game, anyway. There probably will be. I've been really interested in this game. There probably will be. I'm not gonna lie. But until next time, we're going to take it easy.